Beautiful fadeaway. Knocked it down with the defender right in his grill.
And the basket by Lillard.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. That doesn't go either for Rose.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier. There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Bulls making a switch here. Butler's checked in. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Love comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And it's Harden in for Kevin Durant. Here's Harden. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. And it's 7 points for James Harden. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And they're getting out in transition, too, finding some easy points on the fast break.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Mirotic comes in for Joakim Noah. And it's Brooks in for Mike Dunleavy. And Lillard kicks to Harden. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Harden's got the lead back up to 10 now for the West All-Stars. And it's Butler missing. Curry wide open from beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow them down.
Shot's good. And 11 points for Nikola Mirotic.
This is great. 3-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession. They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Here's Curry after Pau Gasol's bucket. Lillard with no one around. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And it's 9 points for Lillard. There's Rose with the 3. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. It's Curry with the drive. Launches a 3. And that one's good.
For 3.
Curry's got 15.
The three-pointer has been his best weapon here today, no question.
The D has been all mixed up, confused, bamboozled, allowing him way too much space.
And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
24 seconds.
That's a 2 from Paul. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. West All-Stars out in front, up 19. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
I liked that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Durant is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Harden in the 2 spot.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
And Dunleavy gets it to go in. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. It's Curry outside. That is good.
4-3.
Curry's got 23 points.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, gentlemen, as you know, Joakim Noah is a great passer on the block. As Coach Thibodeau said, he's got great vision and decision-making ability. If we play through the post and you're cut and you're open, you're going to get the ball. We have to play inside out. That's when we're at our best. Guys?
Thank you, Doris, for that. Noah is definitely one of the better passing bigs in the league. No question about that.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
And Durant sends it back. Lets it go from deep. Shot's good by Butler. Butler's got 11 points.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Curry gets the bucket.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from the three-point line.
And you really notice it at that end of the floor where they continue to get open looks and knock them down.
Noah drains it from 17 feet out. Noah's got 4 this quarter.
Smart move with that mismatch he's got.
You know what? That extra advantage sure pays off on the mid-range jumper.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Dunleavy's shot is off. Clark setting up the half-court offense now.
But, Kevin, that's where they've struggled. I mean, their fast break game has been productive, but in the half court, they've left a bit to be desired.
Yeah, they just can't seem to execute when the game slows down, and that's going to be key. I mean, can they find some good shots against this half-court defense? We'll see.
Some changes for Chicago. Taj Gibson's checked in for Gasol. Heinrich comes in for Dunleavy. And it's Brooks in for Derrick Rose. The West also making some changes. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Griffin. Aldridge comes in for Kevin Love. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Steph Curry.
James Harden.
Harden gets the bucket.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since. You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
4-3.
Just seems like they've given up far too many points from the three-point shot today. A lot of open looks out there.
I agree, Steve. The defensive rotations have been abysmal.
Brooks kicks to Gibson. And stolen by Aldridge. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Wasted no time on that one. And it's 9 points for Kevin Durant.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually defense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
Butler passes to Gibson. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Chicago shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. No good on the free throw. So it's both teams making substitutions here. No good on the second free throw. He manages to convert the third one. And the wide open shot from Paul. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the West All-Stars running away with it. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Here's Brooks. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So for Chicago right now, Brooks out there with Heinrich. Then there's Tony Snell. Then there's Mirotic. And it's Muhammad in the pivot spot, manning the middle.
4-3.
Curry gets the bucket.
By the way this defense is playing out there, I mean, they might as well not be there. That's 5 straight wide open threes.
Yeah, and that's way too many. I mean, typically teams will get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just haven't figured it out yet.
And it's good.
Wow. What can you say?
To the wing on the left. Here's Mirotic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss. Now he's playing with an edge here, playing extremely well offensively here in the second half.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
You know, we saw some coach turnover heading into the season, but nothing like a year ago when there were 13 changes of NBA coaches. I think that was a record, or if not, it was really close to one. Even winning coaches were getting let go. A lot of new NBA owners are coming in, and in some ways, it is a changing of the guard, quite honestly.
And he gets it to go. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Harden. Curry with a wide open look. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 48 points for Steph Curry. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And the other thing they're doing, Clark, is scoring a lot of points off turnovers, forcing mistakes and cashing in. He's just been the man since the start of this quarter, and just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Goes up on the wing. That's good. Curry's got 52 points.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And Steve, they did it in style, a beat down the entire way.
Nowitzki against Muhammad. Outside for Curry. Lets the three fly. Rebound collected by Snell.
I like the defense, guys, really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for the West All-Stars.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Curry. He was extremely efficient offensively, getting looks, knocking down big shots all game long.
That's good. And Chicago has possession. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
And leaders check in for Chicago. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Nowitzki. Durant comes in for Curry. And Tony Parker subbed in for Paul.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
Kevin Durant.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Really did a nice job recognizing the mismatch that he had and immediately cashing in with that mid-range jumper. Not sure what he was thinking there. That's embarrassing.
You think? I mean, come on now. Doesn't he realize there's a game going on here?
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
The shot by Heinrich no good. Here is Durant. And he bangs it home with one hand.
They're playing with a purpose, guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action.
Mirotic with it. Brooks misses. Harden inside the three-point line. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been